Now, the third presidential debate has just taken place in Las Vegas between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Now, in the UK, nearly all the media seem to be against Donald Trump. It's just sort of developed this anti-Donald Trump. Um, and I must admit that I'm anti-Donald Trump now. I think Hillary Clinton has done very well, and I'm not that I've got a vote, but if I did have, I think I would vote for Hillary. Plus, I'll always be on the side of the left wing, the Democrats. But they had they on UK TV they have a sort of review of the paper type programs on News 24, and they had these four graduates. And let's not say graduates. Five people, including the presenter. They are normally newspaper editors. They had them round a table, and I think they were all anti-Trump, and they were just saying bad things about him, quite justifiable perhaps. And Hillary Clinton, that was a very good jibe. She said that she was on a drug, and it was called preparation, and she had prepared exceedingly well for that third debate. I mean, especially when you think that a lot of television stuff, people are on auto cue and they haven't even got to think. But going back to this television show with these five presenters, five people, and one of them said Trump's arguments were like a 15-year-old schoolboy. He was like a troll, they said, always trying to undermine the person, Hillary Clinton's authority. Always going back to the, look what she did with those emails, to try and take the rug from under her feet. And I thought that was that sort of jarred with me. It seemed very patronising. That to make him sound like he was a 15-year-old schoolboy, when he's obviously been a very successful businessman, and he has had probably a lot more success than Hillary Clinton. And they were going on to say that, he would be a dictator. He doesn't negotiate, he dictates. And they were saying that in a bad way. But, of course, the benevolent dictator is seen as the great person in our Western society. And if we think of Churchill, I don't know much about him, but maybe he was a benevolent dictator. Thatcher, she certainly had elements of benevolent dictator. Alex Ferguson, the successful manager of Manchester United, he was certainly a benevolent dictator, and it would be no good running a football team and, asking the players, having a committee meeting about who should be picked and what sort of tactics they should have. You have to have the benevolent dictator. And in a way, a leader is a benevolent dictator, and unless you are a little bit dictatorial as a leader, it's going to be a shambles. I was thinking of the boss of Amstrad, who's on this, these programs like The Apprentice. I never watched that. I don't like it. It jars with me. But I should imagine he's a dictator. I thought that was a bit below the belt, calling him a bit like a 15-year-old schoolboy, and that was in a derogatory way. What do you think? Anyway, another thing I was going to say about Trump was, although he's not very good on preparation, I think his body language is something absolutely amazing. and the spoofs they do on YouTube about him are just perfect. He's like a hypnotist, and he's drawing you in with his body language. Very well, I shouldn't say clever man. I'm not sure whether he's clever, but I'd say he's quite good at the dark arts. All right, bye for now.